How often in life do we have a Moses moment? Being in a place where no one else was there, you become that person. Our sages have taught us that why did God choose Moses? When God was watching Moses, who appeared to be a simple shepherd, shepherding his flock, when all of a sudden one of his sheep went astray. Although he had thousands of sheep in the herd following him along diligently, when he saw one sheep going astray, he stopped, he went, and he not only did he seek after this lost sheep, but he lifted up the sheep and he put him on his shoulders. And some commentators say that Moses even had a conversation with the sheep and saying, I'm so sorry that you felt that you had to go astray and leave the flock. I understand you, and I want you to know you're not lost. Come back to the flock. You are one of us. When God saw that act of Moses, God said, this is going to be the shepherd of my people. A shepherd who has such sensitivity, even to a sheep that has gone astray. He is the one who deserves to be the Moses, the leader who's going to lead our children out of Egypt. So why did God tell Moses to take his shoes off by the burning bush? To be a true leader, you need to be able to feel everyone. Even the smallest grain of sand, even the smallest insignificant individual who feels that they are insignificant, to you, they are not insignificant. When you wear shoes, you're not feeling anything that's under you. But when your shoes are off, and you could even feel the smallest grain of sand, that is a true leader. I want to share with you a Moses moment that I had in 1993. I came to work one day at our preschool when I was approached with an individual in tears telling me that her 2 teenage children just ran away from home. Her husband is sadly an alcoholic, and the teenagers couldn't take it anymore. They took a backpack, and the only thing they said was that they're going to the Redwoods in Humboldt County in Northern California. She has no contact with them. There was pre-cell phone days. She has no idea where they are. She knows approximately that they are in Humboldt County where the Redwoods are. And she's crying to me, says, Rabbi, my 2 children, they ran away. I have no trace of them. That was a Moses moment for me. I sat with her, gathered as much information as I could. I came home, I told my wife that I'm on a mission. I gotta go find these 2 teenagers. I took some clothes with me and some food. I boarded a plane to San Francisco. In San Francisco, I transferred to a small plane who took me into Humboldt County. And I'm walking with God along my side as I have no clue how am I going to find these teenagers. Where are they? But I knew that I had a goal in mind. I'm not going back home without them. As I landed in Humboldt County, very rural part of America. The redwood trees are majestically tall. The tranquility of that area was so beautiful. I checked into a motel. The next morning, I began hopping around from tavern to tavern, knocking on the doors, asking if they have seen these two teenagers. After about a day of going from bar to bar, tavern to tavern, which was quite an experience for a young Brooklyn boy, but I was on a mission. I was having a Moses moment. I need to find these two sheep that went astray. I finally knocked on the door of a tavern, and they told me they think they know who I'm talking about. And they led me to a cabin, and I walk into the cabin. I see Danny there. And he looks up, says, "Rabbi, what are you doing here?" I give Danny such a hug. I says, "Where's your sister, Deborah?" He takes me to another cabin. And she's just as surprised as Danny was. And I said, "Come, let's go sit down. Let's have a talk." I spent some time with them, listening to their plight. And as Moses would have told them, is what I told them. You are part of our family. We want you to come back home. He says, "But we owe so much money over here." I says, "Not to worry." I was able to give them the money they needed to pay up all the debt. And I said that I have a plan. We're going back to San Diego with me. And then we're going to go to Israel. And you're both going to get settled in Israel so that you could continue your life and continue your education in our Holy Land. And they readily agreed. They came with me on the plane. I bought them tickets. We landed in San Diego. They spent the weekend with me in our home. We went to Los Angeles. We got them their passports. And within 48 hours, they were off to Israel. I come back home and I think to myself, how often in life do we have a Moses moment? Being in a place where no one else was there, you become that person. You become the one to make it happen. God bless you. God loves you.